Hi, my tubies, my Teletubbies. This is Sheila True Love. While the other video is downloading, I'm using another camera. We'll see how this turns out. Right now, we are going to talk with Shira. Shira's one. I think her name is Shira. I think a lot of women have listened to her. And she's really good when it comes to how to get what you want out of these dudes out here. Shira 7-1. Shira 7-1. There's a lot of things that she talks about that I agree with, and there's a lot of things that she discussed that I don't agree with, you know, in terms of how to milk the men, you know, dudes out here, whatever. But anyway, I thought we would share that. Well, the name of this one is called Why Can't You Change a Grown Man? Because he doesn't wear diapers. That makes sense. Because he don't wear diapers, baby. You can't change a grown man. Let's listen to what she's saying.
Google.com, they got a bunch of maid services, a bunch of...
Oh, someone had just wrote her a comment and says, you have a lot of these dudes out here, country men, they're looking for women who are cookers and cleaners and women who scrub and do laundry. So this is her take on that.
Housekeepers, cleaners, nannies, you know, personal chefs. They got all that in the phone book. They got all that, especially if they old, they still got the yellow pages. They got all that on Google search. They got all on Yelp. They got all them numbers to go with the cooking and cleaning. Thank you, Green Revolt. Sloppy chick. Yes, no man wants a sloppy chick. Men supporting the message. Okay, thank you, Green Revolt. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. So, Uber Eats. Exactly. So, men down south are only going to ask certain type of women to cook and clean. They're not going to ask every woman. Okay. You can lie all you like. You can like, yeah, I can cook and clean real good. You can lie, burn that food. He'll never ask you to cook again. Then compliment.
Oh, you burn the food and he'll never ask you to cook again. This woman is interesting. But you have to understand, Shira 7. She is, I think she's like 30, maybe 35, right? Like in her 30s. Early 30s, and her husband is like 30 years older than her. So she's pretty much showing women, how you say, recommending for women to go after old men. Try to find these older guys, because then they will appreciate you more, and you'll always have the up on him. You know what I'm saying? He's old, for God's sake. You remember I was telling you about my ginger? Now look at all that beautiful ginger. I made some ginger tea. You see that ginger? I cut up 10 circles of the ginger, put it in the tea, put it in the micro for 2 minutes. I filled it up with water, my cup. You see my beautiful cup? Actually, my Hello Kitty cup. Hello Kitty. This came from my daughter, you know, brought it for me as a gift, which was nice. She knew I liked Hello Kitty. But anyway, Shira 7, she definitely should teach you how to milk a dude, and she teach you. But what she has to keep in mind is, one, everyone don't look like her. Two, a lot of women are not trying to scam dudes, even though she got good points, because they don't have no problem asking you to whip down your panties or what have you. You know, I agree with some of the things she says, like I said, and a lot of the things I say, no. I can't take too seriously, because it's all about getting old men. Men who are like 20, 30 years older than you. This type of stuff will work on men like that. So I also keep thinking, well, maybe the reason she's with a guy who's old like that is because she can't find a man her age that's going to stay with her. Like I always tell people, it's not what you can get, it's what you can keep. You have a lot of men and females who can get and attract people, but they can't keep them. And that's the important thing. Wouldn't you say, if you're trying to build something, is to keep them? Anyway.
When he's cooking,
this is
he's
Shira.
going to cook forever. "Oh, you cook so good. That's so sick." All you gotta do is tell them what they need to hear. That's it.
Tell them what they want to hear.
So,
That's Shira.
Here's my thing. Knowing certain things, knowing that man wants you to cook and clean. Well, what type of man that wants you to cook and clean will change his mind? The type of man who gets a plate put in front of him with burnt food or raw food, right? Do he want you to cook and clean anymore? No. That's how you get around that, okay?
You see? All right. So he wants you to cook. I want a woman who can cook. Yeah, but if you're serving him food half cooked, it's raw, whatever. It's burnt most of the time. He's gonna say, "No, baby, that's okay. That's all right. I'll cook," or "No, that's okay." But you see that a man her age, a 35-year-old dude, is gonna be like, "Are you serious, honey?" When they got a truckload of females out here who know how to cook. And, I mean, you got dudes out here now who are homeless and picking up females. Dudes who are bums. I mean, when I say bum, I'm talking no jobs. No, don't even have to work. You got these stupid dummies, desperate, thirsty nut jobs picking up these dudes. This works on old dudes. Like, get them when they like 60 and up. Desperate.
Then you say, "Oh, I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm sorry. Maybe you could teach me how to cook, or you could cook better."
Or you could cook better.
My mom couldn't cook either. I bet you need to be the chef of the family, Daddy.
Yeah, Daddy.
There you go.
You need to be the chef of the family, Daddy. Daddy. See, I'm not good with stuff like that. "Oh, no, Daddy. I don't know how to do it, Daddy. Maybe you should do it. Oh, can you show me, Daddy?" I always thought that was sick for women to be calling their men their daddy. Because I'm like, when you're in bed having sex, are you thinking that you're imagining you having sex with your father? He's probably getting off. That's what's turning him off, thinking he's screwing his daughter, molesting his child. Sick.
So, that's how you change. That's the only way you can change people, is change yourself. If you a cooker and a cleaner and you don't want to cook and clean no more, change. You don't change him, you change yourself. So you can't say, "Well, no, we equal. We got to cook together." Or, "You got to cook this day and I got to cook that." Nope, I don't cook. No. I cook when I feel like it. Is, whatever.
Wow.
Thank you, Pete. Should I straight up ask for an allowance or date, then start coming up with reasons to give me money? I'm not. Yep, the second one. Reasons to give you money. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Sprinkle,
if
sprinkle.
they offer you a deal or an allowance that you want to do, get paid up front, baby. So yeah, you burnt the food from last night. He told me he will cook. Good for you. See, you knew.
Yeah, she got out of cooking.
You don't ever want to clean. You tell him you're allergic to all the cleaning products. You're welcome.
Well, just tell him that you're allergic to the cleaning products. That's the reason why I don't clean the way you want me to, because most of the things that you have to clean with, I'm allergic to most of it. I break out in hives. It doesn't matter whether I put on gloves or not. I'm just allergic to it, which I don't understand all that. A woman that don't want to cook, don't want to clean, don't want to do laundry. Why? The thing is, didn't God say that he made a woman as a man's helper? So what are you helping him with if you don't cook, clean, whatever? I know you can help him by trying to keep him inspired and motivated and being a good listener, because not everyone can do that. Not everyone has that gift of motivating other people. I personally have that gift. So I could take a bum off the street, even though I don't. I could take a bum off the street and make him successful. Believe that, because he damn sure ain't going to be sitting in my house not working. That ain't happening. In fact, I have never ever in my life been with a man who didn't have an income. Whether he has disability coming in, whether he's working, whether he hustle. No, I don't do with the hustle. I need something that's permanent, guaranteed. I've never been with a man who didn't have money. Never. Never.
I'm allergic to this. I'm allergic to that. I can't clean.
I can't clean. I'm too allergic.
All right. That's what I would do. I can't. I'm allergic.
I'm allergic.
That don't work out. How do you start getting into wearing makeup? I've never worn it before. Just start wearing it every day of your life.
Wow.
Every day. Put it on every day. Thank you, BG. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, it keeps saying my message is too long. Okay, well, make it short. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Start off with something comfortable and then add something to it. Find YouTube video tutorials on how to put on makeup for beginners and get started. You know, that's it. That's all you gotta do. Get a maid. Yep, you can get a maid. If you don't like cooking and cleaning, yep.
Wow.
Why am I only attracting married men? What do you mean only? Because single men are out there on dates, probably. Already. Mm-hmm. Most women get hit on by married men.
Married men.
Why? Yeah. Because men don't care if they married. That's why I say marry for money, baby.
That's what she
Get
said.
your money.
Marry for money. Get your money.
Married men are more generous. Mm-hmm. Why am I attracting married men? Because you're a woman. Okay. Is it smart to have your provider ex continue to pay your bills? Sure, why not? As long as they're going to offer to pay you, I don't see anything wrong with it.
You know, one thing that I've learned going forward in life is first of all, this is the way I feel. If you're a queen and you know that you're a queen and I know that I'm a queen, what is a queen? A queen, first of all, is someone who's on Jesus Christ's team. That's number one. She is a strong woman. She has to be strong. Forget about what this world has to say, talking about, oh no, black women are too strong. No, baby, you have to stay strong or you'll end up like that soft jelly belly thing that I be showing you on here. No, a queen is on Jesus' team and God's team. God and Jesus' team. She is strong. She is a Proverbs 31 type of female. That's a queen. And when you know that you are a queen, you are supposed to, you deserve a king. And for me, first of all, if I'm dealing with like a black guy, which I don't particularly care for anymore, because I think I've outgrown them. I haven't met one yet that I haven't outgrown. But in my eyes, if I see a black guy and he's not with his own nation or race of woman, that's not a king to me. That's not a king, because a king would never, ever turn on his own nation or his own race of women. Okay? And I read 1 Kings chapter 11 today, and it was like, that was like confirming what I really believe. Read 1 Kings chapter 11, when God told King Solomon not to be mixing with the women of the nations or mixing with other tribes and other types of women. Stick with your own. That's a king. You know? And also, secondly, something I will never compromise on ever again. When you get out there in that dating world, regardless, I don't care how old you are, it's not about age, it's not about looks, it's not about weight, it's about confidence. And that's true. I know you hear people say it, but it's confident. When you have confidence, sweetheart, you stand out. That is what makes you attractive. It really does. Just like when I walked in the room today, these different rooms that I was at this support group today. And I went to this particular one. It's one day at a time. And you could see the people was there often. So I was new to this particular group. And I could see the hounds when they saw me in the room, looking and lusting and plotting and scheming and giving me that certain look like a fiend. Okay? And the reason why, let me tell you the reason why I have no problem attracting dudes. I just don't. I never have. Not really. It's because I don't give a damn about them. When I walk into the room, I'm not like the other females in there. The other females, they look thirsty. They look desperate. They looking around, trying to look and flirt and all this. I walk in with a smile like this. I'm pleasant enough. Hi, how are you? And I conduct myself ladylike and professionally. I make it very clear I'm not interested in you. Not at all. That's not what I'm looking for. Whereas the other females, I look at them and I study how these females are. They're sitting around flirty and you could feel it. The desperation. Whereas when I walk into the room, because first of all, I don't want no black man. It was blacks there, Caucasians there. Now, if it's Puerto Rican, I'm interested in that. I think I saw maybe one Hispanic guy. Okay? So I'm comfortable being around Caucasians and black guys and all that because they're not what I want. Now, if there was a bunch of Spanish guys up in there or something like that, maybe I'll lose my cool a little bit. But when I walk around black guys or Caucasian men, no offense, not racist, just I have my, like they say, I hate to use that word preference. I need some brown in my man. Okay, and I can't do the black man anymore because they got way too many issues and they have no integrity, no loyalty. No, I can't be so bothered. No. Nah. And I've outgrown them. But anyway, let's get back to Shira. And the point I was making is if you are a queen, honey, don't you ever, ever, ever again in life settle. I will never do that. I will stay single, and I want to stay single. I do. I'm happy this way. I like the dating part because they treat you better. They spend more on you. You get more attention. I told you, I want the lifestyle of single, living single, hot in Cleveland, and the Golden Girls. You could check out those shows on YouTube. Check out Hot in Cleveland. These women, all these women love men. They do. But they like them to go back to their own house. They don't want you in their house. You're not moving in, honey, no. Because they want to come, the moment they move in, they want to start dominating and controlling every goddamn thing. No. You go on about yourself. Had a great time, babe. Bye, boo. See ya.
Married men are so sweet and caring. Shira dating. You're dating a 67-year-old for 7 months now. How do I get him to buy me the ring?
Listen to that. Check this out. Now, this female told Shira, 7, she's dating a 67-year-old. I know she's probably way younger. 67. He deserves to get dogged. He deserves to get played for being a predator. Find somebody closer to your age, sicko. Now, I hope she plays him and get all that loot. School her, Shira.
Well, tell him other men are coming on to you because you don't have a ring, and they don't think you're in a serious relationship. And ask him, where does he see the relationship going? If he has any future plans for you. If not, please let you know so that you can make the type of decisions about your life that you need to make. Just put it straight up like that. It's called an ultimatum, but you just put it in a nice way. So where are we going? What's happening? Da, da, da. I need to know. I have several men that are always hitting on me because I don't wear a ring. I need to know where this is going so that I can adjust my life according to what my future will be. That means, are you going to be here or not? Because I need to know so I can move on from you. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Well, let's get you a ring. And then after you get your ring, people are going to say, oh, y'all are engaged. Oh, yeah. And then he going to start introducing you as his fiance. And then he'll propose, and then y'all get married. So, and then you get on that life insurance and get in that wheel.
You heard her saying, don't forget to get that life insurance. Now, come on now. He's getting up there in age. Anyway, I'm going to stop this right now because my other video it uploaded. And I don't know how this camera is going to make me look. I don't know. It makes me look, I don't know, crazy from what I see. But we're going to do part 2 on... Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to name this. I think it's how to treat narcissistic bastards. I don't know. I'll come up with a name by the time I'm downloading this, okay? I'll talk to you. I'll see you on the other side for part 2. Bye.